Hey everybody, how's everybody doing today? This is Robert Burns Travels. What I'm going to be doing today is a Jeep upgrade, but it's also for driving and filming at the same time. It's going to be a camera and phone mount right here from 67 Designs. So stay tuned. Hey everybody, glad that you're here. I got my stuff in from 67 Designs. I've already opened it, but there's a couple things I want to explain about this. This is how the packaging came, which is really cool. The reason I got this, and I'll explain that as I'm pulling it out, is I've already had a console mount for my phone, and the bad thing was about that is when you're driving, you gotta look down at your phone to see what's going on and keep doing this. What's happening? I don't see nothing here, and I could get into a wreck or kill myself, okay, or somebody else, and I really don't want that. So that didn't work, so I got rid of that. And then I had the suction cup phone mount. It was great for doing only navigation, but if I wanted to film the way the mount was made, it was a real pain. But it was a good mount, but still I would have this vibration like this, okay? And then the last one I had was the kind that's insert into the CD here, and it has, you squish it down, it inserts into the CD, has a magnet on it, and I do like the magnet because I've never had the phone fall off. It's easy to take off and everything. I do like the magnet idea. But what happened is, in about 2.5 months, you had the little ball that was in the mount, and then the little bitty shaft, and then the magnet that the phone sticks to. Well, that little bitty shaft was too small, and it cracked and broke and fell. So that was my third one. So now I've gone heavy duty, and that's with this company called 67 Designs. So this is the packaging. This is my shipping label. They gave me a little sticker here, some other information about other things that they have. But what really impressed me about this is, I'll show you. This is on all these. Now they have a ball. This, I did the magnet, as you can see here. It seems like it's pretty strong, but this piece right here, from the ball to the magnet, is super thick. It's like at least a 1/4 inch thick. So that's pretty strong. I'm looking forward to that. Now the thing about that is, I can't really say it's gonna be great or whatever until a couple months down the road. So that's the magnetic part for the phone with its magnetic. The next thing is, this is actually for my GoPro camera, which I like. This is the other mount because I got the 2-ball mount. Means there's going to be 2 balls with 2 arms, and one of these is going to be on each side, which you will see at the end. But the same thing with this mount. It has the ball, and it's really thick right here. So this chance of breaking this is, I don't think it's going to happen, but anything can break. But this, the probability of it doing it just by accident, I don't think's there. And then, because it's a 2-ball mount, which I will show you here very shortly, you get these. Now these things feel like a club almost. They're pretty heavy, they're carbide, they're plastic. Everything will loosen up and you'll screw it into that and tighten it up. And they just don't come with this size. They have some that are a little bit longer than even a longer one, but I didn't want that, okay? So these are very heavy and durable, and I like that. It feels like it's strong. And then you have the mount. It has some tape here, a piece here, and the 2 balls. And what it does, it actually fits in like this, okay, when we're all done. But let's get started on this install. And a couple things you're going to need. You're going to need some silicone. I did the clear, so when it dries, if anything comes out from on the bottom of this, because we're supposed to put some silicone around here just to help it stay on there, okay. So I got the clear, so if anything comes out on the sides, I won't necessarily see it. And then you got to use a 7mm socket to get out the one nut that's here. Now what I did, I cleaned this out, then I took alcohol just to really clean the edge right here where it's going to be sticking to, so that way it sticks really well. So let's get this piece off right here. Simple, you don't have to, it's not going to be super tight, it's just going to be tight enough that you just need to get this piece off. It's not very tight at all. And the reason I took my ratchet down, because in the past I've done this before when I was younger, and I hit the windshield and I cracked it. So I just got it started, and the rest of it I'm doing it by hand. Alright, so there's the screw. Usually there's that little compartment piece that you have in here. I had that. I've already taken that out because I had if you see in some of the other videos, I had the roll top box here. So on my last video that I did when I installed the CB, I took that off. I just didn't put it back because I knew I was going to be doing this. So there's that. Super easy, one bolt. Not that hard at all. So then what I have to do is take the silicone right here. Let's see. And I'll just put some around this thing. I'm not going to be super crazy about it. Just enough to help it stick. And what's cool about silicone is if you ever take this off, you can peel it off. It's pretty cool. So the next thing is this right here. And then I want to take this sticker off, because once it's up there, it's up there. So there's that. And all I do is just stick it right back in this hole that's right there. Let's see if I can see it. And we just tighten it up. Let's do a little bit here. Give it a minute. Okay, it feels like it's on there. And then what we'll do is let that dry. I think it's pretty much stuck to it. We're good. And that's why I did the CB first, because if I would have put this, I'd have to take it all apart, if you saw in that video, and it'd just been a real pain. So I wanted to get this out of the way. And what we're going to have to do is just loosen these up, both of them. Okay, and then we'll take these and we'll stick them in here. Okay, gotta do it some more. There we go. There's that one. And look at this. This thing is just super strong. I'm liking it. Gotta make sure I have enough of it apart. We're almost there. There we go. And when you put this in, make sure your ties are on the outside. It's easier to, your little wing nuts here is easier to install that stuff. And then, here's for the GoPro. Okay, here's for the GoPro. You can turn this like this and put it up here. You can turn it sideways, it doesn't matter. But really the GoPro would be something like that. So I'll adjust that later. And then the phone mount is here. So I need more of that. get that 67 Design logo up there. And that's pretty much it. Now, where's my phone? My phone's in the house. But anyways, I'll take a picture of it when I'm done. But I think you get the point. GoPro camera here. They do make extension ones. They make them for iPads and Androids, certain mounts. So if you go to 67d.com, that's their website. I'm not affiliated with them at all. So this is where my phone will be. That's where the GoPro will be. So it has a pretty good setup, and I like it. I think it's going to be really good. So I'm going to put these back out. The reason I'm putting it back out there is so there's some weight pulling this thing forward so to help keep this thing down. And we're just going to leave it like that for now. But that's it. Super simple. You can't get any easier than that. And what I will do is I'll do a follow-up on this in about 3 months, because that's the average of all those other 3 that lasted me before they either broke or I was just tired of them not doing what I wanted to do. The cool thing about this is I can be driving. My phone will be right here pointed towards me so I can see this in the phone, so my eyes are still on the road. It's not down here looking down. Here was good. I still had view from the road, but I like this. And then of course the camera, I can do 2 things at one time. I can film forward, and I can do something this way or do navigation or whatever I want to do. But I have options, and that's what I like. So this so far for me, I think is the best. It's made really, really strong. So I would say try it out if you need one. But here's the thing, this whole system cost me about $65, 65, 70 bucks, somewhere around there. Now altogether, those 3 that I bought, I paid the same amount, but they've all broke or they weren't what I needed. This is actually a really good design. So if you see somebody with this, check it out. Go online, watch some videos. I think you can go to YouTube and look up 67 Designs. You'll see people with all different types of stuff. If you don't do YouTube, you can go to Instagram. There's people that 67 Designs has an Instagram page and everything. So check it out, and I hope you enjoy it. Here's one other thing that I like about it. When I put my phone up here and everything, let me just show you. Here's the phone, right? I could raise it more if I wanted to, and then turn my phone this way, okay? Now what I like about that is a couple things that I didn't even talk about a little bit earlier in the video. Was still have the access of driving. I can see my phone, but then I still have access to all this stuff, okay? With the piece that was here, I didn't have access to my radio because the phone was basically like that the whole time, okay? So I didn't even have access to my radio. And if you have I've seen some mounts that are like for the ACs within it, you block in your flow of air. It's just, this to me, so far I think is the best idea. I like this location because my eyes are still on the road. So the cool thing about that is don't watch videos as you're driving down the road, of course, but it's good for navigation and as you're driving, and I think that's the best part about it. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hey everybody, a quick overview of what we just installed. It took about 15 minutes. However long this video actually is, that's how long it took to install it. It's really not hard. Anybody can do that. I recommend going there to 69d.com. That's 69 Designs website. I'll put a link of that in the bottom and everything in the comment section. But honestly, after seeing that, and I actually drove around a little bit today, just to see how it was. I like it. I like it so far, and it's probably the best one I've had. So check them out. Like I said earlier, go to YouTube, go to Instagram to 69 Designs, see what people are saying about it. It may be for you, it may not, and I'll just see you at the next video.